right, y'all, here we are. We're going to be doing some test shooting of the Trick SS3. We're going to shoot it from about 20 yards and just kind of see how it flies versus, you know, your field tips. Okay, I already know what the Magnus will do. I already know what the Ramcat will do. And as you can see with this deer, yeah, I need to get a new insert. So this right here is going to be my aiming point. So anyway, we'll see what happens just from 20 yards, okay? So my arrows are tested, they're set up, all that good stuff. So here we go. All right, we're shooting field tips just to get warmed up, and then we'll start flinging the SS. Okay, and we'll shoot a couple more and then we'll start this. All right, so 20 yards will tell you everything you need to know about what the broadhead's going to do further distances. So a couple more field tip shots and then we'll start shooting the broadhead. Okay. Next up, the SS, Trick SS3. Here we go. All right. Oops, sorry. There you go. Here we go. Uh-oh. I think it's time to get a new centerpiece on this 3D target over here because I just blew it out. Hit pretty good. Let's try it again. All right, here we go. I just shot it out again. Oh, at 20 yards. I'm gonna have to go get a new insert and then we'll do this again. So stay tuned. We'll talk here in a minute. Or let's just walk and talk. So the SS3 from Trick is one piece milled broadhead, which is pretty stinking cool. I mean, it feels good. I mean, first time I shot it, it was just a hair left, but I think, like I said, that was me. So let's see what it does on this one. Oh, there's a GoPro 8 for testing. So let's see what happens. Something's missing. Yeah, something's missing. All right, so 2 shots. The first one, yeah, first one was right here. The second one's right here. So I got to remember when shooting this thing, move it a little bit. So, because the first time I thought it was me, second time it ended up being not me. So, dirt, mud, making sure. Anyway, hang in there. So I forgot to turn the camera on, and this is what happens. So the 2 that I shot to the left here, that was actually me pulling it, and I kind of figured that. So, dead. So I shut the cameras off. Main reason why is because the neighbor's dog's barking, kids are going crazy, but this is more of just a first thoughts of this crazy thing. We're going to put this thing through the test. You don't think I need a new insert, do you? I think I do. There we go. Now, as you guys know, I shoot the extortions from Victory, 550 grains, but they're supposedly supposed to have quit making them. And so I started doing some testing with lighter arrows, and I took literally 100 grains off of them. So this is my custom arrow that I'm building right now, because I got a bunch of them laying around. It's got about 20% FOC. Not that, you know, I'm into the whole thing, but I kind of am. For personal, I'm not going to tell anybody else to do it, but now if extortions are going to be continued by Victory, then I'll go ahead and stick with the extortions. But 453 grains is what this thing weighs, and I have noticed already it is faster, a lot faster, but does not hit as hard, because the 450s or the 550s, the extorsions, you can see this is a perfect example. This thing is like foam, but the extortions all the way through, okay? And there's never a time where that extortion didn't go through this thing, okay? It stopped, thankfully, and plus I always use backstops and all that stuff, so yeah, food for thought. I kind of like that. All right, so first thoughts of the Trick SS3. I like how it flies. It does hit pretty good. It's kind of a small cut for me. It's 1 1/8 inch cut. I'm used to a 1 3/8 to a 1.5 inch cut with my other stuff. But that's okay. I mean, if it does the damage that it needs to do, then who cares, right? My only concern so far, and this is just my first thoughts on this thing. My first thoughts and my first problem that I have with it is they're not sharp. I mean, okay? I mean, they are sharp, but they're not like they need to be. The Magnus Stinger, I pull that thing out of the box, and I mean, it's sharp. Okay, the Ramcat, pull it out of the box, it's sharp. Okay, am I against that? No, I'm not against it. I have sharpeners. I can do that. I can take care of business and put an edge on it. So the one thing I do like about the one piece is, I mean, this thing, I know I just put it through foam and all, but there ain't nothing wrong with it, you know. And it did fall out of it did knock the insert out, so it did hit paver bricks. So, but I mean, I think it's perfect. So all I'm gonna do is I got one of those sharpeners from G5, and I'm just take that and run it through that thing a couple of times and just see what happens. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some really fine grit sandpaper, because it's got a nice edge on it, but I'll get some real fine grit sandpaper and we'll run it on that a little bit and see if we can't put a razor's edge on it. Okay, so like I said, this is first thoughts of it. It's not a review, it's not a preview, but it's first thoughts. It flies good. The first couple shots was my fault. Second couple shots, even though I didn't get them on camera, you saw the results of it. So they do fly good. They fly like field tips, and they stack. So that is one impressive thing that I do like about it. So stay tuned for the actual first review of this dude, and I will give you all the specs and everything on it, and we'll get rolling on it. So if you like what you see, hit your thumbs up. If you like what you see and you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and the little bell for notifications so you get all my videos. Thank you guys. Love you guys. We are up to 544 subscribers, y'all. I know I didn't think it would get this way. So I'm happy right now. I'm right where we're at right now. I'm happy because I didn't expect it to get that good, but I can't wait to see what comes. So stay tuned. Hopefully you like this series on the Trick SS3. I'm the only one doing it. There's hardly any reviews on there. Let's go. I can't wait to put one of these through a deer.